Spot on. Yeah, spot on. No, it's perfect.
Jared, you guys have a big stuff, right? Jared,
Gonna fit in here.
yeah. So he's got the boys there. Like he just woke up.
He left his boat, he left, he got back to the hotel. He's like,
It's heavy.
on your bike, champion. On your bike.
How's it, gents?
How's it going?
Good boys.
Guys, yawning, huh? What's happened?
JD,
Let's see.
There's a W and a Y there, boss.
Had a power nap earlier.
JD.
So what happens after series wins these days? I go to bed.
Jade.
Are we starting with the girls or
How do you
the
pronounce
boys?
it? Jaden or Drake?
Jadewood. Jadewood.
I was Anders.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You
But that's how. Eh? That's how you do it.
know what? Come on.
I don't know.
You don't even know.
Where are you going?
And this one?
I would say Spain.
No, we're not.
Spain.
Israel.
Yeah.
Come.
Okay, I think Paarl- I'm going.
Very good.
Come, let's go stand together, please.
I'm going. I know it's my job.
Robbie,
Yeah.
could you come with us? Okay. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Right, guys. Cheers.
Cheers,
boys. See you tomorrow. Good night, eh?
See you tomorrow.
Sure.
Slaap lekker.
So how was it?
Het was nice. KFC Mini-Cricket!
Someone ask what's your name?
I lived the first time.
Come
So
in.
Ja, meer dan die lippen de
thank you. Lead the way, gentlemen.
Okay.
Look at this guy. Over here. Smile. Big smiles. Everyone.
We've got that.
Big smile. I want to see your teeth. Yeah. Cool.
Do it tomorrow, eh?
Thanks, guys.
Girls.
One last thing. Do you think everyone will fit on here? The boys and girls and the Proteas together for a photo or two? Can you give it a go? They might be on top of each other.
Let's have the Proteas at the back.
Squeeze up, guys. Team effort here. You can lock arms. Like you're doing the anthem. You can put your arms. Put your arms like the anthem. You can lock arms over each other. Arms up. Onto your teammate.
Zo sexy ben ik niet.
Let's do this. There you go.
Everyone that can dance is KFC.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Laat me alleen mooi review. Do it tomorrow. Prachtig. Awesome. Robin. Huh?
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. See you tomorrow. Cheers, cheers.
Shot, guys. See you
Tomorrow. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Bye.
Thanks, man.
Is er anders, Fiona? Ik neem ik. This is...
Go, brother. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Zoveel is like this. KFC is like.
It's a video. One is missing.
Hey! Mini-Cricket! KFC!
I'm gonna count y'all down. 1, 2, 3.
Mini-Cricket!
KFC Mini-Cricket. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3.
KFC Mini-Cricket!
You can dance? Come on, there needs to be 5 here.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7.
What are you guys watching?
He's the captain of the team.
Yes,
You see if it fits you. Do they know your size?
yes.
Alright.
It's 11 to 12.
11 to 12. We're such a small business company.
If it fits, there we go. Nice fit, eh?
So which captain?
What else we got? This looks like dancing outfits, eh? You're gonna do some dancing for us around the ground? Hey, fantastic. Look at that, eh? Also 11 to 12. Oh, it doesn't fit me, eh?
Everyone is always check.
Are you a bowler?
Let's look for it.
You're a bowler. Spin bowler.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll sign the cap then.
Yes, please.
go. No problem.
So which club
Who hasn't signed yet? Andile hasn't signed yet.
You want to sign on this one? The Galvin Creek Club.
Some of your best work.
Thank you, Proteas!
Here we go, champs. Lucia, I've got a little gift for you. Here you go. Alright.
Let's
Okay,
open it.
you want to open it? You want to see what's inside?
Thank you, Susanna.
Let's see what you got in there.
Thank you, Susanna. Thank you, Nick. Thank you
Here
very
we go.
much.
Let's see how it fits you.
Oh, lach. Ik ben dronken, ik heb...
Look at it out nicely.
Ik heb
Oh,
het Seconde whistle.
Here we go.
My name is Belinda Ollie, and I'm really nearly 3 decades in mini-cricket, not mini-cricket, but in the whole mini-cricket arena. Yes, I come from Bayview Primary, the deputy principal at Bayview Primary, and it was really, I can say, it brought me to tears the day that they called me to say that I won the competition. It was hard work, and I know I voted and voted and voted, but you know what, today, it was really paid off every cent, bringing out 8 kids of Bayview Primary, held in Port Elizabeth in Helenville, a very impoverished area. And you know what? There's always something about that school that I love. When you go to school at Bayview Primary, you will always see a smiling face. Amid the poverty and everything, you still see a smiling face. And that really makes me humble. Wow. You know, the competition, I never expected to win. again. I won before, and I never expected this to happen again. And when I had to, this was very hard for me to break the news, because in Helenville, you can't just choose as you please. The community wants to be involved, and 500 kids all want to have a share. And here I got the guys of the hub and Cricket to get on board, and we had the guys and the girls. Luckily, I started this year with girls under 13, and my passion is there. And because I've got 21 girls playing at school currently, I took them out and we sorted out, and the hub guys gave me 5 names, and one of those girls was over 13 years. So luckily, the 4 came in. And giving these girls really a chance means the world to me. The boys, as I say, we also went through them, and these boys can play cricket. Won't even say mini cricket, but they can play cricket if these kids can just really get a chance. Yes, these children didn't know where they were coming to. And even up till now. Last night we even had the experience coming here that they could never, up till now, they can't believe that this is happening to them. And I just want to say thank you to KFC. I have seen many. Remember, I'm 3 decades in mini cricket. And I've won in 2007, the administrator of the year. That was the big one in the previous sponsorship. But I haven't seen a massive thing like this happening. I want to salute KFC. I'm taking my head off to say, guys, you are doing phenomenal work. That was years and years and years ago, that by accident, the person that was involved in mini cricket at a school more than 30 years ago, the area felt that mini cricket has not been played, and they came to, and they had a meeting, and they wanted to select somebody, and something just said, let me get into this meeting and find out what is happening. And everybody knew me through leadership. I had these leadership camps, and they say, what about Mrs. Ali? And somebody said, wow, no, not a lady. They will walk over her. And I said, don't underestimate me, sir. And you know what? And they said, let's have a meeting, and let's give them a time frame of 3 months to start a program, these people that is interested, and we can see what we can do. And I started off with many helpers around me, and the guys that wanted to be elected never came forward. And after 3 months, everybody was there to be elected. And the guys just said, myself and the other guys stood out, and I didn't want, and they said, please, Mrs. Ali, just leave. And when I left, the whole meeting decided to say, why should we have an election? I didn't even know. This woman ran the program for 3 months, and it started, and overwhelming, unanimously, they accepted. And that started nearly, as I say, 3 decades ago. And you know what? Every year, I work with 48 schools, and no one seems to take over the realm. And you know what? It's hard work. I'm a volunteer. Don't work for cricket. This is just my passion. And many a day, I put many a cent in. All the votes that I cast to win this competition came from my cell phone. And it doesn't matter. The difference that you can make. Look what we see today. It brings tears to my eyes, because I know, only thing I want to make a difference. If one of these guys can go out there to say that there is a better tomorrow, there's definitely a better tomorrow, things can happen for me, then I'll be grateful. Thank you.
My naam is Zaidun, my van is Kona. And I stayed there by Katanga. My school's name is Bayview. En ek is very excited wat ek hier wees vir alles wat ek so in 'n mooi hotel is, wat ek nooit gewees het nie. En ek is bly vir KFC Mini-Cricket wat my hier het. Vir alles en vir die Proteas wat ek vanoggend gesien het, van Ngidi, Phehlukwayo en Faf, sy bedoeling nie allemaal het hulle gesien het, en ek is very excited, en hulle het ons alles gegee wat hulle wil hê. En ek sê baie dankie vir dit.
My naam is Kieran, my van is Lottering. Ek bly in Helenville. My school se naam is Bayview, en Harti vir die frequentie en vir KFC nie en hallo sien nou hier gewees het en die vrouens slaan 'n mens of skel 'n mens vir 'n regte ding hier ook en by die skool en ons bly in 'n armoedige area en ek sê dankie vir wat almal gedoen het wat nou hier is. Imrenta here is my best because he spins and I like the way he spins and I did see Lungi Ngidi them this afternoon and I did their fine. Thank you. I'm gonna flip the coin on the pitch. Thank you.
We came into the hotel in Santon Sun, and we were lucky enough and privileged enough to meet the KFC youngsters, the boys and girls, who had, we were privileged to give them some of their bags that they're going to use tomorrow for the T20. So we came into our rooms, unpacked our stuff. The guys had all of their stuff, mingling with parents, mingling with family members, and then it was straight into going to the KFC kids. Some of the kids were really honored and they were really shocked, some of them, because they didn't know that we were coming to their rooms. And it's such a nice thing or initiative to get kids that age meeting their heroes. What initially got me involved with the initiative is that when I was young, I was lucky enough to play mini-cricket as well, KFC Mini-Cricket, and I didn't have the privilege to meet some of the professional players and the Proteas. So I thought, what a wonderful thing if I can contribute into a kid's career or a kid's upgrowing in terms of meeting a future leader and a future person that they look up to. So that's one of the things that I looked up and I wanted to take in for myself. KFC Mini-Cricket program is actually one of the most wonderful things. I think growing up, I remember the memories I used to have traveling around, going around schools, playing against other schools in mini bakers and mini-cricket. It's just something that I remember and I'll forever cherish with me because I know that's where it all started, where there was no pressure, there was no crowd, there was no one behind you, no criticism. But I think you take all of those things in and you remind yourself that that's the reason why you're playing the sport at the moment, and the passion and love that you have for the game was all created from mini-cricket. My personal experiences have been amazing. As again I say, I've been lucky enough to meet kids that are really underprivileged, kids that are privileged. The diversity of both of the worlds and what the game itself, what mini cricket brings to cricket, to the game itself, and the opportunities that it has. It opens up doors for a lot of people. Just the sports in general, keeping kids away from bad things, drugs, all those things, etc. But in terms of all the things that cricket and mini cricket has done for me personally, as I said, it's a real something that I can go back to and be like, this is the reason why I remember playing cricket and why I started it. So those are the fundamentals that I remember when I'm struggling in my professional sport. What inspired me was obviously a lot of things. I think growing up, I had a lot of kids that used to play cricket. I played a lot of sports when I was young. I was relatively good at the sports, but cricket, I fell in love with the passion of cricket, the diversity of the game. Everyone used to play it, everyone used to enjoy it. It used to bring us together as a team, and I became loving with the sport because it brought me friends that I still have today within the mini bakers cricket, and I think that's a wonderful thing that I have and I cherish. As a kid, anyway, sports in general, you'd like to bring it in, and you'd want to play sport because it allows you to create relationships with people that you don't know. It allows you to learn cultures, it allows you to learn religions, and that's the wonderful thing about sports and cricket. The way I would like kids to see me is that obviously positive. I try to stay really humble. I'd like to relate in terms of my background, where I come from. I'd like to give back a lot of information and stories that I'd like to share with them, and to tell them that it doesn't matter the background that you come from. That's something that's just external. You should always deep inside your heart know that the sport that you're playing really means a lot, and it allows you for many opportunities. Even it grows you as a person. Even if you don't take cricket as a career sport, there's fundamentals within cricket that allow you to learn things about yourself that you wouldn't know if you were in any other background. And I think that's the special thing about cricket. So those are the small things that I would like to teach people, and anyone that's a young kid that is wanting to play sport.